Good morning, friends. Prepared Suburbanite back with you. General George S. Patton, if you know who he is, World War II hero, once said, "Give me an army of West Point graduates and I'll win a battle. Give me a handful of Texas Aggies and I'll win a war." Well, I'm going to take a spin on that quote from General Patton and say this. Give me an army of Republicans and I'll win a battle. Give me a handful of MAGA Patriots and I'll win a war. Stick around, I'll get into some detail. So what seems to be happening right now in the political arenas is it's just kind of crazy what's going on. The afterglow or the glow or the hype of the Democrat National Convention is pretty much dissipated by the endorsement of RFK Jr. for Donald Trump. And that took the wind out of an awful lot of Democrat sails. The margin that RFK Jr. is going to bring into the Trump favorability is, I think, pretty big. It may not be huge, but I think it may add a point or two, especially in the battleground states of Michigan and Pennsylvania, Georgia, places like that are struggling right now with trying to figure out what they're going to do. Do they want to vote for Orange Man bad, or do they want to vote for the installed Democrat candidate Kamala Harris and her absolutely abysmal running mate? The choice is ours. And that's why I say you give me an army of Republicans and I'll win a battle. But give me an army of MAGA Patriots and I'll win a war. In order for Trump to really come out on top on November 5th or 6th or whenever the final vote count, ballot count gets taken, is it's really hinging upon folks that believe that Trump is the right answer. He is not a perfect human being, but God has also used imperfect beings for miraculous things, and there are untold stories, and there are many stories in the Bible that where God has used less than perfect people to get things done and done the right way. So, with that said, I'm pretty sure that there's an awful lot of people that think Donald Trump doesn't have the moral character or whatever to be the president of the United States. But when they hold that up against what Kamala Harris and Tim Walz is doing right now, I think it pales in comparison. The issues of the Harris-Walz campaign not taking any open questions, not doing any news conferences, just trying to skate by with the basement approach that Biden used the last time around, where he was campaigning from his basement and really didn't do much of anything. Trump, I think, defeated himself in that particular election. And right now, Donald Trump is the answer, I think, for all the Republicans to win the battle and the MAGA Patriots to win the war. And he's got to count on folks that support the Trump successes, the Trump record. And there are way too many good things to say about what Trump was able to accomplish in the 4 short years that he was president. The Abraham Accords, peace in the Middle East, pulling us out of all kinds of wars and threats of wars, dealing with the border, the way he dealt with the border, reducing the influx of illegal immigrants to our interior. He did a marvelous job. Jobs were plentiful. Inflation was in check. In fact, it was below what most of the experts say that it is or was. And I think when he left office, it was 1.4%. And during the Biden-Harris administration, it got as high as 9. And let's not forget that that's cumulative. So when you hear them saying, oh yeah, inflation's coming down, until I see it displayed in the grocery store on the price of rice and beans and coffee and milk and meat and hamburger, you name it, until I see those prices going down, I'm calling BS on inflation is going the right way. Bidenomics, Kamalanomics, it just isn't going to work. She hasn't announced an official platform yet, and the only thing that we've got to go on are things that she's stolen from Donald Trump and his campaign. The no tax on tips, and I just don't know what else to say. She wants to undo the Trump tax cuts because she thinks that enriched only the rich people. Well, I know I felt a positive impact of the Trump's tax cuts, and she wants to reverse all that. She wants to add capital gains. She wants to insert a socialist or at least interventionalist policy of price controls, or what they're trying to call as a gouging ban. Well, they can dress it up any which way they want to, but it's still very, very worrisome that she thinks that's the right way to go to knock inflation back to where it belongs. The only thing that we can do as the Army is get out there and make sure that we vote and take 10 people with us. Make sure that your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, folks that you go to church with are all registered and ready to go. And if they need a ride, put some gas in your vehicle and make sure they can get there. This is the Prepared Suburbanite, and I'm part of that mega Patriot Army. And I think part of that army includes the Dan Bongino Army. And I think that we can win the war. This is the Prepared Suburbanite reminding you to be prepared always. And I'll see y'all on the next video.